Hi, so this is my hazard tour. We'll be going to 3 stops. First stop would be Miami. So Miami has had several tornadoes from the span of 2006, 2008, alongside the coastline. These are usually formed by thunderstorms. Unfortunately, due to the thunderstorms forming tornadoes, it's incredibly hard to predict when they happen since they're hidden inside the clouds, which makes it really hard to set up a really reliable and accurate early warning system. So several things to keep in mind when it comes to safety about tornadoes. Usually you'd want to be in a low point, preferably inside underneath a basement. If that isn't possible, you want to be at the lowest point. If you are outside, you should get inside a building, preferably to keep yourself safe. Thunderstorms are incredibly dangerous as they can wreak incredible property damage and some lives to be lost. Our second stop will be over at California, the Golden State. Over here, from the years 2000 to 2015, we've had a number of droughts. More recent in memory, 2013 to 2015 was the most severe, with low rainfalls and a lack of periods of water shortages and extended periods where water shortages would happen. Several things to keep in mind in droughts. You typically do want to be frugal in water, with water. That means not letting water run unnecessarily, not flushing unnecessarily, and maybe taking baths instead of showers to avoid letting water run. A large factor that can be attributed to droughts can be climate change. As our planet warms up, you can see as we get drier and longer periods of drier years. So we should definitely be on the lookout. General public should typically be notified when droughts do happen, so we know when to save water when possible. Okay, so our third stop is over at Miyagi, or more specifically the Miyagi Prefecture in the north part of Japan. So in 2011, they were struck by an incredibly disastrous earthquake off the coast, somewhere in this vicinity. This was in the 8.9 magnitude ranges, so really up there. Definitely, this caused so much damage, over 300 billion, 30 billion worth of damages. 360 billion worth of damages, and over 20,000 lives to be lost. Most of the lives lost can be attributed to tsunamis. So as it was striking off the coast of Japan, it sent waves rolling off the coast, and tsunamis began to create immense damages up alongside the coastline, over in this tiny peninsula. The earthquakes themselves, the shaking, caused incredible damages as well. A specific instance would be at Fukushima, where a nuclear power plant malfunctioned and got damaged, creating pockets of radiation all across in the surrounding areas. To be prepared in the future, during an earthquake, it's wise to stay inside underneath a sturdy object, as the building can shake and cause debris to fall down over your head, so you want to make sure you're protected from that, and avoid outside power lines, and things that could typically fall over. In this case, with the tsunamis, you really want to be looking out for the signs. For example, water receding from the coastlines as it bunches up and releases it in one devastating wave. So typically when you see patterns like that, you want to move inland away from the coastline to avoid getting hit by tsunamis, because those are incredibly dangerous. Those are my 3 hazards. Thank you.